Welcome, everyone, to the longest night service. We recognize that in a season that is often marked by joy and celebration, many of us, and I would venture to say most of us, are holding some level in this season of grief, of hopes that haven't yet been realized, of longing, and also of anxiety. And that anxiety might be something that we see coming ahead of us. It might be something that we're living in right now. It might be something that we just experienced, and we're kind of still in the wave of that. But what we want to do is provide for you just a space where we're going to name the things. We can bring all of it to our great God, who is named Emmanuel, which means God with us. We're going to sing a song over you, and then Cassie is going to give us a word from her heart, and then we're going to have another song to engage together, and then we'll close, and that will be our time. But again, we are so grateful that you have chosen to intentionally carve out a little time here. To begin, I want to lead us through a real simple breath prayer, and this is just a way for us to integrate our body into prayer. And so what I want to invite you to do is get a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like, wherever you are and how you are able. And perhaps take a hand and just set it in a posture either on your lap that's open, or for some of us it might serve us to put a hand over our heart. And we're going to say on the inhale, either aloud or in your own heart, we're going to say Emmanuel. And then on the exhale, it's going to be near. So Emmanuel on the inhale, and on the exhale, be near. So I'll guide us into that, and then we'll do a few on our own. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And on your inhale, speak the name Emmanuel. And on the exhale, be near. On the inhale, Emmanuel. Exhale, be near. I invite you to take two more on your own. Emmanuel, be near.
Suggestions. What is the meaning of Christian in this American life? I'm feeling awfully foolish, spending my life on a message. I look around and I wonder ever if I heard it right. Coming to you cause I'm confused, coming to you cause I feel used, coming to weep while I'm waiting. Tell me you won't make me go. To know there is justice, that it will roll in abundance, and that you're building a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children home. You were alone and rejected, misunderstood and detested. You gave it all, didn't hold back. You even gave up your life. How can we call ourselves Christians, saying that love is a tension between the call of the cross and between the old party line? Coming to you for the mothers who are all running for cover. There is a flood from their weeping. Tell me you won't make them go. I need to know there is justice, that it will roll in abundance, and that you're building a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children home. There is a man with a family. He has a wife and a baby. He broke the law just to save $2 an hour. Truly you said we were equal. Everyone's heart is deceitful. Everyone born is legal. When love is the law of the land. Coming to you for the hungry, eating the scraps of this country. Didn't you swear you would feed them? Tell me you won't make them go. I need to know there's justice, that it will roll in abundance, and that you're building a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children home. There is a wolf who is ranting. All of the sheep, they are clapping, promising power and protection, claiming the Christ who was killed by a common consensus. Everyone screaming Barabbas, trading their God for a hero, forfeiting heaven for Rome. Coming to you 'cause I'm angry, coming to you 'cause I'm guilty, coming to you 'cause you promised to leave the flock for the one. I need to know there's justice, that it will roll in abundance, and that you're building a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children home. Is there a way to love always, living in enemy hallways? Don't know my foes from my friends, and don't know my friends anymore. Power has several prizes, handcuffs can come in all sizes. Love has a million disguises, but winning is simply not one.
The power went out in my apartment the other night. We weren't doing anything aside from sitting on the sofa, enjoying each other's company. Yet the moment the lights cut and the darkness hit, I was reaching for a lighter. Immediately, I moved into action against the dark. There was nothing to see, there was no task at hand, yet I refused to sit in the dark for even a moment. And there have been times in my life when the weight of loss, betrayal, fear, anger, when the injustice of the world around us seems to leave me in the disorientation of darkness. And there have been seasons where that dark seems to drag on and on and on. The global horrors of genocide, the intimate horrors of a loved one laying in a medical center being pumped full of poison intended to fight against a more lethal presence that their own body created. The personal anxieties of why can't I find a job? The communal anxiety of who is going to be shepherding my church next year. And there are times when this darkness feels impossible to challenge. Sometimes we find ourselves in these dark spaces and we need to be reminded of a coming light, of a dawn sure to break through. And sometimes we find ourselves in these dark spaces. We need to know we aren't alone, like sunflowers turning to one another when the sun is covered. We need to know we're not alone. Tonight, as I look at the tensions in our community, I wonder if we need to be reminded that God was there before the light, before God spoke constellations into place, before God spoke the sun to burst over the horizon and melt the icy cold of night with its heat. God was in the void. When Hopelessness whispers into your ear, sneering that, oh, the light may be coming, but right now you're alone. May the Spirit gently interrupt the lie. May you hear the voice of divine comfort speaking truth to your soul. Remember, I was there. In the soul-crushing, desolate space, so terribly void of light, I was there. And I am who I am, even in the darkness. And may you, my dear child, know that you are never alone. Each year we pause on December 21st. It's the astronomical moment when the sun reaches the Tropic of Capricorn and includes the shortest day and the longest night of the year in our hemisphere. The longest night. Beloved community, I would like to make a bold invitation, perhaps even an uncomfortable invitation. What if we resisted the urge to light the candle in the power outage? Together, tonight. What if we allowed ourselves to be present to the dark? Fleming Rutledge said, Advent is designed to show that the meaning of Christmas is diminished to the vanishing point if we are not willing to take a fearless inventory of the darkness. I have a poor habit of taking the ache and the fear and the anger and tidily storing it in a box. And opening it means facing the emotions and the realities and the wounds that come with it. And I often fear that to unbox this at all risks a mess that I don't have the time or the capacity to clean up. Yet, on this eve of winter, on this longest night, I urge you to join me in this honestly scary work of pausing and grabbing the box and pulling it open. Name the dread. Name the fear. Name the wounds. Name the regret. Name the anticipation. Name the anger. Name the uncertainty. Name the darkness. Tomorrow the sun will rise and the days will grow longer, but it is not yet tomorrow. And we have an opportunity to be present to the ache right here and right now. Present to our pain, present to our questions, present to ourselves, to our neighbors, to our God. As we give time for this presence, taking inventory of the darkness, I encourage you to resist the urge to rush ahead. We will gather once more for a final song, and you may take more time if needed. But I just want to challenge you to let what arises arise. God, we thank you that you are present even in the dark. We ask that you would make your presence so tangible right now as we take the time to do the scary work of the unboxing, the painful work of taking inventory of the darkness. May we recognize you in it. Be with us as we do this. Amen. So we're just going to take a moment here, and I encourage you to sit in this space. Don't rush ahead. And name your darkness. Name how it makes you feel. Name what you want to see in it. And pay attention. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to the divine. Perhaps there's something waiting in that space for you.
with memories. Here are my eyes, they're teared and tired. Here are my feet, they're slow, but here are my feet, they're stumbling to you now. And God, I know there still is so much I just don't know. And God, I believe your kingdom can still be built in me. So here is my heart. Here is my soul. Take me in part. Take me in whole, whole, whole. I want to be whole, whole, whole. Here are my hands, they're small, and here are my hands, they're small and trembling. Here are my dreams, they're me protected. Here are my dreams, so please be gentle now. And God, I know there still is so much I just don't know. Oh, and God, I believe your kingdom can still be built on me. So here is my heart. Here is my soul. Your kingdom come, my kingdom go, go, go. I'm letting it go, go, go. I'm letting it go, go, go. I'm letting it go.
God, may we know you in light, and may we know you in darkness. May we become attuned to your presence even on our longest nights. And may we not rush ahead to morning. May we not miss the divine encounter waiting for us in this very present moment. Amen.